Hello and welcome, sippers. Welcome to Sipping in the Sip. I am your gracious host. How is everybody doing? What is going down? Mm-mm. Well, today we're gonna be talking about the goat, and in the second part of this show, um, I pulled my sister-in-law in because she got a little something on her for the second part of this show. But well, I don't know where she at. So, but anyway, how's y'all doing? And welcome. Thank you guys oh so much for your support and tuning in on the ones and the twos. I really do appreciate it. I'm snacking a little, but so today we is talking about the goat, y'all. The goat, and these stories is a little old, but the thing is I'm going to do like a few videos and kind of bring y'all up to date on Oprah and Bill Gates. Just stuff that be out there that we don't be paying attention to, but we should, and be knowing what it is that our people that are saying they're representing us is really doing and it's up to. But I am so ecstatic about it because we sweep so much up under the rug and we just let stuff go. So it's all good. The Los Angeles Times had put out an article back in January 18th, 2006, titled Oprah's New Mess. Because it was a lot of backlash, about the Jane Phrase memoir, A Million Little Pieces, which was exposed as an embellishment, but not fabrication, which was weird, of, the author's life or what have you. It was a part of the GOAT Book Club now. It was one of her number one selections. The GOAT defended that choice on so many levels. But, hello? I don't see you. Okay. But, okay. I'm finna keep. Alright, so yeah. That's my sister-in-law. She's trying to get in. The GOAT had defended that choice of that particular book selection. Well, she was saying that I'm trying to get you. I see it on this screen here. Let's see. That's me. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I am a coming. That's me. I don't know why I don't see her. But yeah, she was saying that the underlying message meant more than the actual facts of this particular book, which I thought was weird. Um, all right, sis, if you go out and come back in, maybe I'll see you on here. Yeah, maybe I'll see you on here. Just go out and come back in. Cause I don't know why I don't see you. But yeah, when it got to the point of where she figures that um that her underlying message of it all was more important, was the weirdest part for me. All right, Sophia. Welcome, Kia May. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, welcome, welcome. I was listening to you the whole time about you saying sweeping things up under the rug.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she's doing because she's trying to understand is what the facts are about, as opposed to the underlying message, which means we gonna negate all the other stuff for and just worry about the underlying message of it all. You know, and for an author, I know that was kind of like that's too. It's like, so what I'm saying happened or what's going on don't really matter. It gets weird. Um, my brother told me to stop saying and my mom, um, and I've been knowing that since I was a little girl. And my grandma used to make sure we get up and tell us don't say. So I've been doing this forever, but I don't know why I always say. So I'm trying to do like my brother told me to say and. So I'm gonna say and. She named her next section Ellie Weasel's 1960 memoir, Night, account of the author's journey through the night of the Auschwitz and the virtual wall. The go underlying message will overpower the real, heart of the Holocaust and its remembrance. You understand? So no one will contest whatever Weasel memoir or the truth of the historical events that are being recounted in this book. So it's really weird that now she, I guess, want to be a part of the Jews or something. Because why are you concerned with anything during the Holocaust except there's an underlying message? How about that? You said underlying message was in all these books. The underlying message is you had to make sure you was on point with the big wigs. That's what I feel the GOAT really had going on. Um and the GOAT had planned a trip to Auschwitz with the author Weasel, whose reputation is truth teller, a witness to human cruelty, an example of power, of remembrance over the forces of evil, deceit, and amnesia. The prill will be filmed though so that we can all see it. But as they explain this particular author, they are saying how he is known for knowing deceit when he said this, that, and the third. You know, you a truth teller. You do this, that, and the third. But that not none of the that Oprah is concerned with. She want him to go back down memory lane with her, as a black woman, acting like she don't care about what's going on with the Jews, other than the part that if I do this, there's gain by being a part of someone else's culture and you're not even a part of it, which would make people look at you like you're the hero. Okay. And so I just know that if you really understand what she's saying, she says that there's an underlying message, not per se about the facts or whatever is going on in a situation. It's the underlying message, and my underlying message is there's something that she gained by going down, uh, worried about what was going on with the Holocaust and the survivor that she was going down there with, which was Weasel, the one who is actually doing the book called Night about the Holocaust. The goat being in Auschwitz, not since springtime for Hitler have we had a real like Holocaust production that would be so surreal. Because if you're down there in the pilgrimage and this being filmed, so it's like we ain't had no on the ground type of production or movie out the um since the Hitler situation. The goat and Auschwitz plus the sales of that particular book Night, um, which I'm sure truly multiplied for themselves just because Oprah went behind it, and then she's saying that she's going to film something or have something ready. So that I'm sure everybody, if it didn't nobody get to see it, I didn't see it. I didn't know about it then, but I know about it now, and I have been looking for it, but I have not yet been able to find it. Um, Really, pretty much, this will bring horror to the Nazis, genocide, to the um to the Americans who are here, who have been here, and just trying to put that part behind you, and for you to go and do something like this, I'm sure some of these Americans would have been really, really, really shocked to see such, to be on that ground level, to know exactly, like, I remember that spot, I remember that moment. It just brings back a lot. Um, It'll also be able to improve the black Jewish relations. See, that's what I was saying. I know it's always an underlying something. If she gonna put her name behind it, you gotta be something for her. So if just know she's not out to help you unless it's something that's going to help her. Just understand it. Bring together the Jewish survivor of the whole Holocaust, of them, the little camps and stuff that they were in. So you got a Jewish survivor of the camps, and then you got a black survivor of racism, violence, and childhood sexual abuse. But here's the thing: those two does not compare, because truth be told, I got truth be told, she is still going through this right now. So I wouldn't say she's a survivor. You're not a survivor. Just because a lot of the other color people adore you and worships you, pretty much in my community, as far as I know, I feel you have shunned on your own kind. I'm just saying that it's my opinion, and this is all allegedly as well. This allegedly. Uh, like, subscribe, uh, this video, please, and thank you. It would be so appreciated. But the Go in Auschwitz may turn the Holocaust into a recovery narrative, a feel good story about an ultimate feel bad experience. Like, if anybody got to see, I haven't seen it and I can't find it. But as far as this, if it was filmed, I believe that. the villain will become the hero in this movie to make it feel bad. And then those who have memory of this, or those who have survived this, or are generations under the survivors or whatever, I can guarantee you that you trying to turn this into a feel good story is not going to go so well on others. It overlooks the far more disturbing recovery that Weasel has made since the ordeal in the camps. I mean, the author of the night has gone from being a victim of war crimes to being the apologist for those who commit them, same invoking his morals and authority as a survivor. Because if you are willing to change this narrative on account of Oprah, the GOAT, decided to, be like, well, we can film it. I'll come, we'll go on a trip and you'll take me through and through. And at the same time, it's like you're not a survivor anymore. Why are you being apologetic to the people, apologizing for the people who do horrible crimes? That's not making sense. And I would like to know, like, did he get paid for that? I'm sure he probably right now because it's been so wow. I don't know, but I do know that friend, I know he want to, downplay all of the stuff that he done been through, because I feel like he one went through the camps. Now he's still going and all those things. So like I get it that you want to talk about your childhood and maybe your sexual abuse, but you have had years of that on your show. Why would you take something so serious and so scary to look back on, and pretty much just like make it a mockery kind of sort of into a feel good moment? But like I said, I have not seen it, so I do not know if that is or what hasn't happened. I'm just saying what could have happened. You know what I'm saying? Because let's not forget, say uh, that for a lot of the that for a lot of these different characteristics in these movies, I mean in these books, is what you call it, more important than the actual factual feelings or facts that we can go back and look them up, and these is things that happen. Is as if that doesn't matter to her, and I just don't understand why would he risk everything that he been doing now. I just don't understand it. We can't deny the truth of Weasel's experience. That's a fact. We cannot deny because we wasn't there, so we can't say what his experience is or what his experience isn't. But he do have a problem with credibility at this point. You see what I'm saying? So if you go back and look at it, like the credibility behind it now became like a mockery type of situation. So it's like I don't know if I can believe you or not. So I'm assume that because of earlier instances that this has become a problem, that you get into touch with other people that has nothing to do with it to make you change up and switch up things in your point of view and really what actually your experiences was. Not his own life, but with the issues of the historical truth and memory, then to be concerned with the number of hours or the number of years that James Frey was behind bars. So it's kind of like I know it was something else that happened more so than how long somebody was behind bars during this time. That just really doesn't make sense at all to me on no type of way. Okay, so things about Weasel that has tarnished his credibility and the things that he has going on is that he don't believe gypsies or gays should be remembered aside the Jewish victims of the Holocaust, even though that hundreds and thousands of people that were gypsies and gay did pass away due to this Holocaust. He frowns upon the word genocide. He frowns upon the word genocide in reference to the Holocaust. Huh? Huh? How can that be a problem for the Armenian um, Holocaust? What's wrong with the word genocide when we have to deal with a word like refugees? Make this make sense? So you have an issue with this word. Why? Like it's not downgrading no one. It's not like you're a refugee just out here in the world. Like you really don't have nowhere to go. You just out here. So I don't know, but this is just stuff that he likes to do. Um, his trouble with memory and truth are acute when it comes to the Israel's behavior toward the Palestinians. Did you catch that? Because the way he feels is that Israel's could not do no wrong. Okay, Israelis cannot do any wrong. He maintained that the 1948 Palestinian refugees left voluntarily, but that is not a true fact. That was incited by their leaders. Their leaders, you know, started a big ruckus and had them start a big ruckus to where you didn't have a choice but to pretty much let them go. So I don't understand how it's okay for the Palestinians to be refugees, but it's not okay for anything dealing with a Holocaust to be called genocide. Okay. I don't know what was that about, but maybe, just maybe, he was having issues at that moment in time, and maybe he was a little starstruck, or it depends on who was doing that interview for them to know that information. What it could have been something behind it at that moment as to why he came up with that particular thought process in the moment in time, because I know you can't say so. You saying if you can say that they left on their own, then we can say you left on your own. You survived the Holocaust, sir. You went through the camps, you did what you had to do. You know what I'm saying? And baby, would y'all have rather been called a refugee instead of a genocide? I just would like to know. Weasel may provide the goat with good cover after the Frey disaster. As a historian and political commentator, Weasel is always been in denial. Like it's certain things that he just not come to grasp with. So this is why your reputation and your truth is kind of on the line, and kind of sort of you and Oprah at this moment was kind of sort of like saving each other, because she messed up with the previous book, and you messing up by getting with the wrong people and stating the wrong things and stating what they want to hear instead of the actual experience. Oprah Winfrey is the GOAT for all cultures. I don't care what nobody say, no matter what you are. She is the GOAT for all the cultures. It does not surprise me that she had to link up with this Jew to redeem herself from all of the many of things that are being said about her. If you guys go back to like 2006 and things like that, you would see that like she has started getting bad reputations because it was kind of like people started realizing like her audience is majority white. Like the only people she really want to have and do stuff like if she have our color people on there, she's going to make you look bad. She not trying to bring out shine your light. as opposed to if you was any other culture or color. Your light shines super super bright. So back in 2006, this is when I feel like that's when she was coming up with the idea of leaving her talk show because she was really getting a lot of backlash and what have you. So it kind of really just sucks to be a part of such horrendous behaviors from people who are out here saying they're representing us. And I don't feel like I was able to, sign any information on what am I representing exactly. What are you representing? Because that's not what I'm representing, but that's what you're representing. I'm not representing those same views and principles and points. So I don't know. Maybe we just need to be more cautious as as a society, as a whole community, as a whole nation. We need to look into what we are doing because people can't represent us if we don't allow it. I don't understand how people can say they speaking for somebody that I never knew was speaking for me. That's their feelings. It's not how I feel or what I feel is going through it or not going through it. But yeah, that's just how I feel on that Los Angeles Times piece that they had did back in 2006, back in January of 2006. So if you would like, you guys could go and look that up. It's not going anywhere. It's here. It's just we wasn't reading enough back then to know what was going on right before our very eyes. You understand? So it is what it is. But there's another story I want to hit real quick, and my sissy is going to chime in on this part, uh, making all that noise. So, but this part, she's chime in with us and enjoy this moment with us. So, Kia, welcome, welcome, welcome again.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Aw, how adorable. I'm glad we got you feeling good. Um, this is called the Cloud News and Culture. Under random, the Clog and News Culture, under random dumb shit, it's an article titled "Oprah is Evil," and not just because her book picks are spooky. And this was posted in March of 2008. Um, in 2008, there's a lot of things going on back in 2000, if you guys remember. Back in 2008, Oprah decided to back the very first black president, Barack Obama. And so now our show ends. Okay. Just you in mind of 2008. I want you guys to remember that. People Douglas Al Bundy and it as some of these book actors have long suspected that the GOAT Winfrey had plans to take over the world. And I can believe that. She does have a secret plan to take over the world, and she has the dream team to do it. Okay? And for quite some time, she has taken over the world. We just was not. And again, this was going on in 2008 as 2021. There is a own network. And don't get, I know it's the Oprah Winfrey Network, is what the own mean, but understand that own mean I own this. Okay. Now, not to really, be dropping no names or nothing like that or trying to bring anybody else to it. But I remember when Bill was trying to, buy a little son, and I took it down. And then behind that, she has her own network. How about that? How about that? Just read between the lines on that now. Just read between the lines on that. Now, uh, but they never get put in there that the goat Winfrey was a tool of Satan. Like, didn't nobody really think like this persona that she would put on? She's a very great actress, so y'all know. So, y'all remember Sophia now, okay? She's a great actress. So this person that she portrays to be to this entire world is not the person that those who are outside, have things who have that same idea. They feel like you're the spawn of Satan. So I don't know per se, but I can say that you are go and you do have a lot of people things around that are going on and allowed to go on in your sector as far as your dream team, which is you're the only colored and the only woman. So I really don't. I can't say that you're not evil or that you are fond of Satan, but I can say that if looking around you and what goes on and why are you moving, you ain't all the way godly. That's what I can say. That's just my opinion, you guys. I cannot say that this is for sure, for sure. All this is allegedly, but it is documented. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, but it is documented. You can go on the Clark News and Culture LOG Clark News and Culture and up under random dumb shit. This particular article you shall see. Okay. Uh here you got to say on this part here.
Not really. All I know is the goat is the goat. The goat network is worth 2.7 billion. She got her hands in a lot of stuff, just like you said, and it's a lot of stuff being covered up under the rug with the goat.
Yeah. That's
The 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 goat got a lot of minions. And when I say a lot of minions, they got money just like her. So if you got all this money, and then you the only black woman on the roster.
my point.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
the
So
only black woman on the roster.
I can't say if you are Satan or not, but I can say you're not 100% God. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna say who you are, but I can't say you're not 100% God. Okay. I don't even know if you're 50% godly at this point. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Oprah, Obama, and the Occult by Carrington Hill, who is described in this press press release as a former magazine editor who embarked on a journey to bring true light to the world of her. To the world of her. Who is the world of her, you guys? The goats. The world of the goats. Um, all I can say is I have read maybe 3 books from the Oprah Book Club. I maybe have one to date. Uh Still from the Oprah Book Club because any book club that you do, any book from the Oprah Book Club, it has it actually on the book. It says the Oprah Book Club. It literally does. So all the books that she does choose in her book club actually make it to number ones, to be honest. Because who's backing it? When Oprah says yes, the world says yes. She got them in the back of her hand. But the book will show you a deeper than a first glance. This is only a little piece of a calculated plan, and not really on the part of the key player, but truly orchestrated by the one who been here since the fall of man. You understand? A lot of you male never understood, like, how did Oprah surpass you when you were number one at point? So understand when people say stuff, when they say the fall of man, that doesn't mean like when the first man got here. No, nobody here is that old. Okay, everybody in that time is dead. It was BC and AD. Okay, just so you know. Just so this wasn't even 19s, 18, 17, 14, 50. That's not what we talking about. Since the fall of when man started failing, there's a woman that has been here since men started failing, because y'all know we the only ones that can get stuff done, honey. One man, all one man. We every one man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might well put wings on all the women's back and let y'all know, honey, we the real heroes. So understand, in order for a woman to surpass man and the men started falling, you gotta understand why and who is behind all of this. But what we have is an evil doctrine, persuasive, subliminal technique, sudden rises in power. Even the Latter Day Peace Alliance, formed by one of the New Age gurus in this particular book, you guys should really go back to the basics and just read. I was on that video, if nothing else, just read for maybe, if it ain't, start out reading 5 minutes a day. I don't care what it is. Just read. It will start to stimulate your mind to think about. Just so if you read something and it just say it said the color is red, do you not know that just by reading the color is red, you think about everything red around you? You know what I'm saying? Because you read it. And all of a sudden, all these ideas and thoughts seem to pop up in your head about this red. But I can say this, the pieces to the puzzle are starting to come together in 2021, which is why I thought I would want to do things on all of the suspects that's been behind this world going up and down all this time. Mm-hmm. Who got the rights and who don't? Who got the whatnots and the what's? Um, I do want to know, because the name of that book is cool. Don't Drink the Kool-Aid, Oprah, Obama, and the Occult. If y'all know what the occult is, uh, it's like a form of voodoo, but evil voodoo. If that makes sense. I really have got to find out how Obama ended up inside of the GOAT plan. I really would like to know that part about it. Like, I want to find this book and I'm going to read it, because I want to know how in 2008 did Obama situation end up as a part of Oprah situation. Just inquire minds would like to know. But overall, I cannot say, like I said before, I cannot say if she's Satan or not. I can say she's not 100% godly. I can say that Oprah has aligned herself up so that if anything push comes to shove, she would be set for life. It's kind of as if she took the world as her husband, and she like, no matter what happens, I'm gonna be set. And I can kind of understand coming from the backwoods or the SIP, you hear me? I can understand that growing up not having nothing and going to school with the racism that you had to go through. I mean, I get it, but we're still going through it today. So I'm just trying to figure out, when did you survive? Like, how did you end up with this Jewish real survivor of them camps and the Holocaust ends up together? I'm confused as to how y'all even made it together. Like that. Like, that don't even add up, because you didn't survive anything. What did you survive? You survived your childhood. You survived the sexual abuse. But baby, you have not survived any racism. It's going on today. So there's no way you could have survived it. Because I'm still going through it every day. And I'm sure everybody else out there, my color, is going through this every day. It has not went anywhere. I have not survived it yet, because it's still going on. So I can't say for sure that I'm surviving from something that I'm still going through. That just, I don't know how them two were able to get together. But I do appreciate Carrington Steele, though, because this book, I don't know when it was supposed to release or if it's even out, but I would like to know, how did Oprah and Obama end up in the same thing? Is they a part of the cult? Are they a part of the occult? I would like to know. I would like to get into further detail of what is going on, which means that when I come with the next video, I should get a little bit forward. Like I said, things are starting to really come together. Like, you are starting to see Oprah name is at the center of all of the shenanigans that has gone on. And when it came to the black folks in their shenanigans, for some reason she furthered as far away from them as she possibly could. But she had no problem with putting out so that the world can see that, yeah, y'all are some F ups and this is all y'all do and what it's good for. Whereas, in I like a lot of people, like, they want to know about this Epstein situation, and why didn't you do anything on that? You did one for R. Kelly. You did one for what's his name? Um Russell Simmons. You doing all your own kind. But other folks had to get on Epstein to for us to even know about that. But that's your road dog. Y'all are a part of the same superhero team. He was one of the ones. There are, if I'm not mistaken, it was seven of you guys. Seven. You are the only woman and you are only the only color. So, with that being said, I just would like to know, like, what is going on, and with all the stuff that is going on about you now, like, I cannot help but fathom, like, is you sadistic in the devil spawn? Are you or aren't you? Like, I need you to show your hand now. I need you to show your hand. I need to know, is you finna fold or what? Because at this point, you are a part of the tearing down of our very own communities, because you have allowed all these other cultures to disrespect. You didn't do anything to try to get us out of anything, but you made sure you got out. You're good. And you, for some reason, I believe in my heart of hearts, you feel like you are one of them. But you didn't do anything to help them. That's why all this stuff is coming down on you the way it is now. So your boy have stepped down. It's just a matter of time before you do the same. It's just my opinion. It's all allegedly. Not really sure. Kia, man, you got some ending thoughts on the goat?
Well, you just about summed it up for me, but yeah, Oprah the goat. Oprah got all that money. Then Oprah want to go overseas and help all the other kids when you can't even help the kids that's here. You getting all that money. I mean, I can't lie. We really supported Oprah back then, but it's like as you get to really looking at the inside, you be looking like, wait a minute, something just ain't right here.
supported you. She never supported you. You know,
No, she ain't never supported us, but I did used to watch her shows, which is support.
yeah,
But it's like
and why
once
she
you
not supportive of you or your kind? Oh, girl, I ain't going
Mhm.
no more. I feel like this. You gave away all them cards at one point. Not one. I didn't see no black people in there.
Mm-mm.
If it
All
do,
white.
it always be a sprinkle. It might be 1 to 3 per show, if that. And I'm sure if you get a card, you get a card, you get a card. No, if you did get a card, all the ones who already got it. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a cousin that used to cater for her, and I remember I saw him a drag 1 year, and he took tell me how to spend my own. Well, that was his tip, a Jaguar. Hmm. But yes, I will be back at y'all with another video, hopefully soon. But for the most part, I'll probably be on Beagle a little bit more so now. I got ties, don't have the egg. But all I do know for sure is that we really need to start paying attention to these people that we say we got talking for us and speaking for us and standing up for us, because everybody not standing up for you and everybody not caring about your well-being and how you feeling and what's going on with you. Just so you know. I don't know how many of you guys do know this already, but I just want to keep on refreshing in y'all memory, like, because it's 2021 now, and at some point I want you guys to, like, just take a step back and be like, okay, I'm not gonna keep following these same exact patterns that people keep setting before me to do, because it's all a setup. At the end of the day, it's all a setup. And when you look at all the stuff that's going on, just know who is backing the people around you, just in your own area. Know who is backing your mayors. Know who is backing your judges. Know who is backing your governors, because all of that matters. You understand? Because at the end of the day, just because you like what's going on with what whoever you want to vote for and what they got going on, and you liking it, and you like, I like his, I like how it's going. Who is backing them though? Are they just talking to be talking because they know you gain their trust, or are the people that's really behind them is really for you? Who are really backing you? Like, just learn about just the people that's backing you in your area, let alone these people that's up on these high pedestals with all this great platforms and things going on. I mean, before you can even get to them, just the ones that's right here with you, that's backing you. It's, you got to start doing a little research on folks these days. Google is a mug. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a campaign going on, you better believe if they post something on any of this social media, oh, you gonna know exactly who backing them. They're gonna pull up down in them comments. They're gonna let you know, hey, you going too far, you doing too much. Nah, just pay attention to who's backing who got who back. Oh yeah, and by the way, I was drinking on strawberry watermelon margarita. So delish, if I may say so myself. Freaking delicious. Um, But yeah, I just want y'all to just pay attention to what's going on around you. And I'm gonna come back to y'all, and I'm trying to feed y'all as much information about the things that are going on today, as to why things are going the way that they are going at this point. Uh, I hopefully I'll be able to. I'm gonna try to at least try to pop out maybe 2 videos a week, because I got a lot of videos on two of the biggest influencers we got going on. So I got plenty of content on them. So I'm going to, try to pop out at least 2 a week, because I got plenty. of stuff that I know we don't really pay attention to because we don't try to read no more. We just Google what we want, get that part. That's all we need. So I'm just gonna try to be the voice of reason in the middle. Try to just want you to open up your minds and think a little. Maybe read here and there. It's all to the good. I appreciate you all for all the great support, tuning in, checking out your girl. Download the Bigo app. Come holler at me over there. I'm going to be on that jump probably every night about 10:30. So it's your girl and one time on the beat. So hit my part.
Have a good night, y'all. Have a great night. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast.
You are appreciate you for coming over and spending a time with us. You are the bestest. All right, you guys.
Um,
On that and make it make sense. And I will catch y'all on the other side.